As I say, good morning, guys. Hi, and welcome to Everyone Active Pilates session. It's me, Michelle, here, and we are ready to go. So we're going to begin this morning nice and relaxed. I've got some really nice strength exercises for you today, and also some nice little bit of flexibility for you as well. So if you're ready to go, we are going to begin this morning coming onto our backs. So go ahead and roll over for me. Get yourself set up. Morning, guys. Nice to have you with me. If you're just jumping on, nice to see you. So you're going to roll down for me and just take a position lying down with feet flat, knees bent, and we're going to come into a tabletop position here. So let's get ourselves set up here first of all. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears, and you're going to lie with your knees underneath your hips. So what I mean by that is that you haven't got your knees glued together, they are lining up with your hip bones. And from there, you're going to have your knees lining up with your middle toe there on your feet, and you're going to press your feet down nice and strongly in towards the floor. Let's just start with a little bit of mobility work for you this morning. So go ahead and just rest your arms by your side, draw your belly button in towards your spine for me, and all you're going to do here is simply peel your bottom off the floor and very, very slowly come up for me one vertebrae at a time, just so we're lifting up. So hopefully you can see here, I'm lifting my bottom off the floor and I'm resting up on my shoulder blades, and you're going to be looking straight up towards the ceiling for me. Hold right there for me, press your feet strongly into the floor, and then very slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. So we're just going to work on a little bit of mobility here for your spine. So inhale, tilt the pelvis slightly and start to roll yourself up, squeezing the glutes. Press the hands down into the floor, push your feet strongly into the floor as well, and then slowly come all the way down. You can't see massively here because I've got a baggy t-shirt on, but hopefully you can see that I'm bringing my spine down really slowly. So as I bring the spine up and down, I'm wheeling through each one of my vertebrae. So hopefully if I pull my t-shirt a little bit tighter there, you can see that I'm lifting off the floor. Well done. Exhale, just release back down. Try and make sure that your knees aren't falling out or rolling in as you're doing this. And you'll find that's easier if you start to press your feet strongly into the floor. Good. Let's do it again. Release it down. Amazing. And we're going to do two more here just to warm ourselves up. So you're tilting the pubic bone, lifting on up, releasing back down. Well done. And the next one's going to be your last one. So bring it all the way up, squeeze, and slowly release down towards the floor. Well done. Let's release and draw the knees in towards our chest and use our legs to roll ourselves up so that we're in a seated position. Okay, we're going to relax the shoulders down away from the ears, and we're going to begin here in this next section with feet flat, knees bent. And I'm taking the same alignment as I did before. So my hip bone is lining up directly with my knee, and my knee is lining up with that middle toe there. I'm going to push my feet strongly down into the floor. Okay, let's talk about the shoulders and the spine. Relax your shoulders down away from the ears. I don't know about you, but I tend to spend a lot of time hunched over. So I want us to think about lengthening. So drop your shoulders, let them dissolve away from our ears and stay right there for me. You're going to pull your belly in and you're lifting your chest nice and high. Relax your shoulders, and we're just going to sit back just very slightly. So as we sit back, we're drawing the navel in towards the spine, but keeping the chest nice and high and keeping the shoulders relaxed. And hopefully you can see that I'm not rolling over here, I'm dropping down into my shoulders. Okay, let's inhale. Let the arms float high and just reach your fingertips in front of you. Well done. Exhale, you're going to open front arm towards me. Hello. And then release it back to center. Let's go the other way. Inhale. Exhale, float away. Just a little bit of shoulder mobility here. Release and come back to center. And we're also challenging our core. Release and open. Let the arm float. That's it. Bring it back to center. Nice. Let's press again. Open. Revolving to the back. Now you may find you've got a little bit more mobility on one side than the other. Totally normal. Open up. Well done. Release. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Press away strongly. Good. Nice work. 4 more here, and we're going to make this a little bit more challenging. Last 3, open up, good. 2 more. Let the breath go, press it in, push strongly, and here's your last one. Okay, just release there for a moment while I show you how we're going to build on that. This time you're going to bend your arm, so you're going to press your palm towards the floor and you're going to pull back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. So you're going to draw the arm back, extend away, and then sweep the arm back in front. Palm is down, elbow bends, pull shoulder blades together, and then sweep the arm forwards. Again, just take that little lean back for me. Elbow bends, slide, sweep the arm back, reach. Nice. So pulling and then releasing. Do a few more of those for me. Let me just quickly talk to you while you're doing those. So you're going to really start to feel this in your shoulders. We're mobilizing all through the shoulders there. So hopefully you can feel that. And if you just sit back a little bit for me, you're going to feel your core is being challenged as well. Slide and release. Good. Open up. Slide the arm. Very nice. Let's do 2 more. Pull back, open, as if you're sliding through water. And here's your last one. Slide it back, release, and just release there. Leave your knees where they are and just hug yourself forward. Bring your hands down. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Just release across the top of your shoulders there. And that should feel a really nice stretch across the top of your back and shoulders. Yes, I'm getting some thumbs up on that one. So glad you can feel that. Just stay right there for me for a moment. Well done. Let's release. Okay, so for our next set, we're going to roll ourselves over. Morning, if you're just joining us, we're going to roll ourselves over and come onto all fours for our next section. So get yourself set up here. You're going to have your shoulders directly over your wrists and your knees are underneath your hips there for me. And you'll notice that my legs are behind with toenails down to the floor. And as we're working here, you're going to be looking down towards the floor. So I want you to consciously press yourself away from the floor and pull your tummy in. So again, you're drawing your belly button up into your spine. Let's relax the shoulders and take a nice inhale and float the leg that's nearest me off the floor. So you're going to lift that leg up for me. So it's a bent leg. Nice. And then you're going to draw the leg down. So you're pressing it towards the floor. Try it again. Same leg. Exhale, press up, inhale, exhale, bring the leg back down. So you're leaving the knees underneath the hips and we're working on a nice bent leg there. Good, pressing straight up, good. Release, perfect. Open up. And squeeze back down, good. So the only thing moving is that leg. Everything else is totally still and totally stable. 4 more here. Press up, bring it back down. Well done. Last 3. Can you also feel your balance is being challenged here as you're lifting that leg off the floor? It's challenging your balance. Good. Do me 2 more. And the next one we're going to hold at the top. So lift that leg up to the top. Well done. You're going to rotate the leg, so we're opening it 45 degrees, release and press up. Hold it there. Rotate, knee presses, and you'll push back up. Good, so I'm opening the leg to the side and then squeezing back up strongly. And again, you'll notice that we're pushing away from the floor. So you're really going to start to feel that in your glutes. You're going to do 4 more on this side for me. Let's keep going. How are we doing? Good. So you're rotating. Well done. Last 3. Press up. Open. Only thing moving is that leg, remember. Nothing else is moving. 2 more. Press up. Open. Close it. And let's do 1 more here. Press up, rotate, release, have a seat. Sit yourself down and just extend the arms overhead. Just take a little stretch there. Relax your shoulders. Nice. Hopefully you could feel that. Let's reset and do exactly the same on the other side. So again, you're going to press your hands down through the floor for me. Pull the tummy in. Get yourself reset up. This time you're going to go ahead and lift that back leg off the floor. And then draw the knee back down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Press up strongly. And bring the leg back in. Good. So everything else is totally still. Nothing is moving. So we're challenging our core muscles, which are all really switched on so that we don't lose balance here. So that's what you can feel. Everything is switched on and making us stay super, super still. So keep doing that for me. You've got another 4 here, doing exactly that same motion, pushing straight up and down. Good. Let's do it again. Last 3. Press the hands away from the floor. A nice long spine, looking forwards and down. 2 more. And get ready for that rotation. This is your last one here. And we're going to leave that leg lifted. Open the leg to the side. Knee up. Press. Back to hip height. Leg opens. Closes. Lifts up. Back to hip height. Good. So again, as you're working, keep nice and long through your spine. You'll notice as I was turning my head to look at you, that was compromising the line of my spine. So stay looking forwards and down as you're working to keep that lovely form going right through your back. Let's keep going. You've got 4 more here. Hopefully you can feel that in your butt. Opening up. Good job. Well done. Last 3. Keep rotating. Do you notice you've maybe got a little bit more rotation in one side than the other? 2 more. Good work. And here's your last one. Press up, open, close, and release. Nice. Sit yourself back. Just lengthen. Reach your arms overhead. Sit the bottom back. Good work. Let's come into some mobility work here. Spread your fingers and we're going to pop to downward dog. So tuck under your toes. Knees are under your hips. You're going to lift up and drive your heels down towards the floor. So your ears are by your biceps. You're lifting your bottom to the ceiling, but your spine is nice and long. We're going to crouch both knees here. So you're going to draw the knees towards the chest and then extend the legs. Inhale, draw the legs in, chest towards the thighs, and then lengthen your legs again. Good work. Try it again, lengthen. Lifting your sit bones towards the ceiling. Good, 2 more. And let's try this with a sequence. You've got 1 more here. Bend both knees. And then stay in downward dog. Go ahead and lift the front leg off the floor for me. Now I want you to open your hip, but at the same time, square your shoulders off. So your shoulders are squared right down to the floor. I'm going to draw your knee in between your elbows and then push that leg up nice and long for me. Inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, press the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, draw forwards. Exhale, press strongly. So I want you to think that someone is pulling on your toes as you're lengthening your leg up to the ceiling, and then you're drawing the knee back down towards the chest. So we're looking at lengthening and then crunching in. Good. Do me 4 more on this side. Well done. How are we doing? Good. Pull it in. Nice. 2 more here. Lengthen. Open that hip. Square the shoulders. And the next one's your last one. Release it. And then bring everything down and just pop down for me. Just feel free to come out of your wrists for a moment. Just release. Take a little breather. And we're going to come back and do that on the other side. So reset yourself up. You can stay facing that same direction. We're just going to switch legs. Morning, Jazz. Nice to see you. Tuck under your toes, lift your bottom high, and then again just work on driving through your heels. bending both knees, chest to thighs, and then you're lengthening your legs. Good work. Do it again. Bend and extend, nice and long. Good. 2 more here. Driving those heels downwards towards the floor, but don't worry if they don't get anywhere near the floor. That's really not the point. The point is to feel a stretch right down your back and in your legs. Let's go ahead and lift that back leg off the floor. Square your shoulders. Knee drives in towards the chest, and then we lengthen. Super long. Bring it in. Exhale. Lengthen. So this move can be quite dynamic. If you're drawing your knee in and then extending up to the ceiling, think about powering in and then lengthening back. So you're really growing in length as you push that leg away from you. Good work. Bring the leg all the way in. If you're feeling this is too much on your wrists, come out of it, just take a breather, and then you can join back in again. We've got 2 more here. Bring it in. Whew. And push strongly away. Nice. Last one. Pull it in. And then release. Good job. Pop the feet down. Bring your knees down. Come out of your wrists and just take a moment. Relax your shoulders. Good. Let's release and come down for me. You're going to lie on your side. So we're going to have our knees stacked on top of each other. On top of each other is what I meant to say. And you're going to rest on your hand for this one. So I'm turning my hand, my fingers out towards the side. Now I'm going to leave the knees glued and I'm going to push myself up. So I want you to think here about lifting up out of your spine. You're going to take a big breath in and reach up and over to the side. Good. And then release back down. Rise again. Breathe in, reach and release. Good. Slowly lowering. Inhale. We rise and reach all the way overhead. Good work. Last time here, breathe in, rise and release. Okay, let's try a slightly different position. You're going to leave the lower leg where it is and we're going to lengthen the top leg. Release and rise so you're lifting up for me. Now, I need to readjust there so that my shoulder is over my wrist. So you might need to do that too. And you're going to bring that front leg forwards and then backwards. Let me just shift a little bit further up on my mat so that you can see my alignment here. So I've got my shoulder over my wrist and I want you to think here about lifting up nice and long. Leave your arm there and then tap one leg forwards and then squeeze it back. Good. So I'm tapping the toe forwards and backwards. Nice. Now can you see the only thing moving here, keep going, the only thing moving here is my leg. So I'm just tapping it forwards, doesn't need to move very far, and then tapping back. You're pushing away from the floor and lifting up right through your body. Good. If you need to come out of your wrists, do so. Let's do a couple more here. Releasing. Good. I hope you're pointing your toes. Doesn't do anything, it just looks pretty. Last one. Nice. Release it down. Just take a moment, just release your shoulders and let's do it everything you've just done on the other side. So go ahead and switch your legs over and again you're going to stack your knees over each other here. That's it. And then get yourself reset up. So your shoulder is going to be over your wrist and I've got my fingers pointing out to the side. Are you ready to go? Inhale, rise and just take a reach across. Doesn't that feel nice? Release it back down. Good. Inhale. Rise again. Good. Exhale, release. Coming back down. Breathing in. Breathe life into your stretch. Good work. Release it down. How are we doing? Good. So we're moving and releasing down towards the floor. Nice. Let's go again. Lifting up. Reaching all the way over. And releasing down towards the floor. Good work. Lengthening, reaching away. Are you ready to add that leg lift? Because we're going to add that now. lifting up. Now stay lifted. Extend that top leg.
Okay.
Tap it forwards and bring it backwards. Good. Tap the leg forwards, just a little move. And I want you here again to think about pressing away from the floor and pushing yourself up really strongly and just tapping that leg forwards and backwards. Just a little movement. So you're only moving that leg. Nothing else within you is moving at all. It's really stable and sturdy. So you're tapping and bringing the leg behind you. Good work. Well done. Nice. Let's do 2 more here. And next set's your last set. Bringing it up. Well done. And releasing it down. Nice. Release. Come on over. Just come out of your wrists again there for me. Have a little break. Just rotate round in one direction. Good work. Okay, let's come up onto our knees. So I'm going to face side, but I'm going to show you the setup position so that you can see me facing front. So hopefully you can see that my hips are lining up with my knees and my legs are at a right angle away from me. So my toenails are going to be down towards the floor. You're going to relax your shoulders for me. Now draw your belly in, your hips are nice and level, and we're going to relax the shoulders down. Inhale, you're going to bend and reach forwards. Sit in the bottom away. Exhale, release and rise. Good. Inhale. Reach forwards and release back. Good work. Reaching through your fingertips. Let your shoulders dissolve away from your ears. Well done. Release again. And let's try a slightly different arm line this time. Take the back arm forwards, front arm away. Good. Now come through centre. Reverse that. One arm forwards, one arm back. Release and press. Good. Rising all the way through centre and pushing strongly through your legs. Good. How are we doing? Well done. Feeling good? I hope you are. Let's do it again. Push away and release. Good. 4 more here. Release and reach away. You can look behind you. Good. Standing tall. Last 3. Good work. Draw your belly button in as you're working. Reach away. Good. Last 1. Release it back. Good job. Okay, let's release. We're going to just bring some mobility into our hips. So stay in that kneeling position just for ease really, because we're here. You're going to go ahead and step the front leg towards me so that we're in a kneeling lunge. We're going to aim here to stretch out your hip flexors, an area that I don't know about you, but I find I have a lot of tightness in my hips. So from here, we're going to leave the toenails down on the floor on that back leg, and you're going to shift your weight forwards. Now, as you do that, check out your alignment, because what I personally find is that I need to kind of have a readjust once I've dropped that back knee down, because we want the front knee to be directly over the ankle. Bring your back hand to the floor and bring your front arm and lift it up to the ceiling. So you're going to lift up, and then as you've lifted, you're going to drop back into your hips. Now stay there and let me describe to you where you should be feeling that. So you've got the leg forwards, and you should be feeling the stretch right down your hip flexor on that back leg. So as you lift up, you should be feeling the stretch really deeply in that hip flexor there. So just stay there and breathe. Keep the foot flat, rise and drop into your hips. Nice work. And then release. Bring the hands down. Leave your foot flat. Shift the weight back. Let's stretch out the back of your legs. A really nice long hamstring stretch. Now, you've probably done this stretch before, but maybe you've done it resting on your heel. Try it with your foot flat. Yes. And once you're here, drop your shoulders down, scoop your belly in, and softly let yourself dissolve into that front leg. Now, the pain that I can describe is kind of excruciating pain, but it feels quite nice, is that you want to get a pair of scissors and chop behind the back of your leg. Do you see what I mean? Spread your toes, stay right there. Just breathe. Nice. Let's release. We're going to come through to the other side. So hit the back leg forwards. You can stay facing that same direction. Your knee is going to come over your ankle again, remember. Back leg is away from you. And again, if you feel that you need to readjust at this point, listen, go ahead and do so. Bring that front hand on the floor. So you're going to be turning away from me. So I won't see you for a minute, but I'll be thinking of you. Inhale and lift. Reach and press into your hips. So as you're pressing forwards, make sure you've got that knee over your ankle and you're dropping strongly. So think about pushing your hips forwards. That's it. Just breathe right there. Stay put. Nice. Okay, I need to see you again. So bring everything back. Hello. Let's lengthen that front leg. Shift the weight back. Scoop your belly in and then softly fold down towards the floor. So you're going to spread your toes and then let your shoulders relax as well, because again, we talk about hunching up quite a lot. So think about lengthening right through your legs. Oh, these stretches are so nice, aren't they? Let's release. Good. Okay, just release from that and go ahead and take a seat. Facing front, get yourself comfortable, and we're going to sit just in a cross leg position here. I just want to bring a little bit of mobility into your lower back today. So push your sit bones down into the floor. You're sitting nice and tall, and you're going to bring your left arm and bring it over your right thigh. Take your right hand under your shoulder, lift up out of your spine and just revolve. Stay there. So you should feel a really lovely release across the lower part of your back. Stay put. Let's come all the way through centre and just reverse that. So press the hand behind you, lift up out of your spine and then just revolve. Stay right there. Good work. Just breathe, hold right there. Nice. Bring the hands back onto your legs. Let the chin find the chest. Feel the length right down the back of your neck. Inhale, lift your head, relax your shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed the class. Whatever you're doing for the rest of today, enjoy it, stay safe. Don't forget to get involved with our 3 for 3 challenge with Macmillan Cancer Support. It's running all of this week. I'll pop the links on the comments below. For now, that's all from me. Much love, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.